What up? What up? What up? How's everybody doing today? Sam Silk Show. I'd like to welcome everybody around the country. Just checking in. Kenya, you might want to move over there a little bit more. That way they can see you. Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
All right. We in here today. Welcome to the show. And relationship hour is happening. Let us know what part of the country you're checking in. We'd love to hear from you today. We can chat. Whole nine. How you been today? You been good?
I'm very good.
That's good. That's good. Oh, man. Oh, real quick, don't forget, All White Affair early bird tickets are only $10, and it's only like, there were only 100, but they almost gone.
Oh, wow.
And so early bird, May 27th, Improv. It's going to be crazy. Meet us there. All right, we're going to try to help out this person with their give your non-biased opinion. Feel free to call. The number is 888-409-0931. You can leave your comments, and we'll read your comments throughout this broadcast. And what we got going on?
Okay. Dear Sam, I have been in my relationship with my boyfriend for about 5 years. We both have been married, but are now divorced. My divorce was civil, his wasn't. He has 3 children by his ex-wife. I, however, do not have any of my own. I cannot have children. Our problem, his ex got married 2 years ago, and I still haven't gotten a ring. He makes comments like, when we get married, all the time, and tells me he loves me all the time. I really do love him and his kids, but I'm getting tired of waiting. I don't want to continue playing the so-called stepmom and just be his girlfriend. Am I wasting my time with this man? What should I do?
You're wasting your time with yourself. That's what you're doing.
That's right.
If you don't want to be in this relationship, I mean, you're looking for marriage, ask him. Go ahead and ask the question.
You better.
Ask what say, you keep mentioning it, ooh, when you think that'll happen? And then see what he says. But don't nag him, because if you nag him.
Come on, 5 years though?
Yeah.
5 years.
Wait, they've been together 5 years?
5 years.
Well, so, and ladies, how long are y'all willing to wait on the ring? How long are y'all willing to wait on the ring? How long? And what does it take, guys, for the woman to get that ring? We want to hear your thoughts on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Brandon said he's likely afraid of getting burned again. How long had he been with his ex-wife prior to their marriage?
Yeah.
I doubt if this trepidation has anything to do with his feelings for you, but I understand your concern. Since he does comment about getting married, how approachable has he been about the subject? I presume you've tried to discuss this with him before and not received any concrete answers. Without question, 5 years is a long time to be in a relationship without committing to marriage. My suggestion is that you sit down with him and tell him that you are tired of waiting for him to marry you. Give him 6 months to change your last name or move on. Hey.
See, the ultimatum is not going to work, though. Most guys not going for that. Most guys
It's worked. It has worked before.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
Well, it's not. I don't feel that.
Yeah, I do. Sorry. I feel so sorry.
But at some point, you have to say, is this what you want? Are we actually going to do this?
Absolutely.
And if we are absolutely going to do this, then do it, like now. Because I'm over it.
Yeah.
5 years is reasonable.
That's too long? 888-409-0931. But you got people who, and here's the thing about with them, they don't have no kids.
Right.
So why are you there?
She loves him.
I get it. But you got women who got kids, and I could understand that a little bit, but you don't even have no kids. You get over him just like you got over your husband.
Well, she knows she can't have kids, so she
Right.
probably feels like she has to be a little bit more tolerant, you know. Because he already has kids.
Mm-hmm.
If you get into a new relationship with a new guy, he might want children from his wife.
So he knows her ways, so she's willing to settle.
Right.
Because they know each other. She knows him.
Right. She's probably settling because she knows that children aren't an option for her.
Yeah. What's up, Tisha Williams, all the way in the Natty, checking in. Chris, what's going on? How you been? Elliot Carr, how you feel? He's shell shocked was what Elliot is saying.
Cheryl said, over a nice dinner, approach the subject and ask if he wants marriage and when. Don't be confrontational, but be very clear. This issue needs resolution. And Yvonne said, well, from my experience, after 5 years, and he don't know by now that he wants to make you his wife, I know it's hard, but it's time to wrap it up or let it go.
Yeah. What makes a woman worth the ring, guys? Let me know, too. What makes her worth the ring? We want to hear from you.
Worth?
Yeah, worth the ring. What makes you say, you know what? I'm about to go get this ring. I'm about to get this ring. This is it. She did it. I feel this way. I feel it. Because you got a lot of people talking about they love her, but they're not getting the rings. So what is it? What does it take something? Is it some magic? I mean, what is it?
I think that you have to know that you're worth it, first of all. Mm-hmm. You have to know that you are worth being someone's wife and not just their pal that they call you when they need something or,
Booty
come
pal.
help me out with my kids and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So
ladies, you're watching. We're going to read these comments. Call, too. You call 888-409-0931, 888-409-0931. How long are you willing to go without the ring? How long can you go without the ring? Like, I'm fed up. And she said 5 years. Now, do you count all the whole time, or do you count once you was like, I'm in love?
I think you should count when you're in love because you can meet a lot of people and be in a relationship with different people. But when you're like, you know what, I actually love this person. I like their company.
Yeah.
And, I mean, after a year or so, wouldn't you know?
It depends on, man. And by him being married before, it's like, I could say this, and again, this is now. Hopefully, that never happens. But if I had to go through all that, I would be single. I probably would just be single.
But what if you met the perfect woman?
It's no perfect woman, no such thing.
Well, I'm saying perfect for you, as far as
no such thing.
Whatever you guys have similar interests, and you're both done having children and all the good stuff.
Sounds great.
And she's a good friend to you, all of those things. You don't think you would reconsider, like, this lady's been down for me.
She can come over. I'll come over her house, and we can go on trips, go on vacations. But when we get back, I'm going to my crib, and she's going to her crib.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she can't even stay?
No. Well, what you mean stay? You mean spend a night?
Yeah.
Yeah, but just not more than 2 days back to back. That's too long.
Well, you definitely be single.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting that from this listener. I feel that they have.
He needs me to talk to him and help him out to explain why.
But she's living. They've
been
together.
She live there?
I don't know. It seemed 5
he
years,
messed up.
And she's
dog,
playing stepmom.
Don't let her move in, dog. Don't let her do it, dog.
So what about the people who are living together? How long is it? Is it a difference between dating and just living together, guys?
If you move in, right? Let's say you move in. I'm glad you said it. Let's say you move in, and you didn't discuss that, right? If you didn't discuss that, that's your fault. If you move in, there was no timeline, y'all talked about all that, it's your fault. However way it turns out, it's your fault.
The guy's fault? Or
No, the woman's fault. And then it's the guy's fault that he's being nagged because he should have never let her move in. That he's being pressured is his fault. That he feels like he has to make a pressure move versus this is how I feel move.
But it seems, he's talking about marriage with her.
Yeah.
He's saying when we get married.
When we get it. When.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's a question.
It's okay when someone is constantly.
What is when? What is when? Is it a question?
Yeah. Well, no.
No, is it? Is it not?
Well, he's saying it as a statement.
He's saying it as a statement. When we.
Which
means if he says as a statement, when we, that's basically saying I'm going to.
Right. So do it. So
she needs to ask the question. When do you think
Don't ask questions, girl.
When
Listen, let me tell you something.
what she should do?
You have to have standards for your own life. You
Amen.
cannot wait for someone to treat you the way that you feel you should be treated. If you don't set the standard of what you will accept or will not accept, then people will do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
The standards come with you, to me.
And those standards is gone because if you moved in, he's used to it. And sometimes people will tell you just enough to keep your mouth shut.
I mean, that's still your fault. I mean, that's your thing.
Oh, that was so cute. I can't believe he said that. He thinking about marrying me. Ooh.
Now, Tamara said a woman has to show her worth and accept nothing less. I agree.
That's
you
right.
want to be a wife, present yourself as one.
Present yourself!
So how do you present yourself as a wife? Because when Sierra put one of her pastor's sermons online saying that you are a wife already in the mind before someone even asked you the question, and people jumped all over her saying that, you know, who is she to talk about preparing your mind and all that stuff to be a wife? But do you feel that there is a wife mindset?
Yeah. You should start that's not just a wife mindset. It's a husband and a wife mindset. So if both of you all don't have that mindset,
Right.
then you're not going in the right direction.
Absolutely.
You may have it, but he may not. He may have it and you may not. And so he wanted them to level up. She said level up. And that's
Level
what
up. Yeah.
her pastor said. Yeah, you need to. You can't okay, if you want a certain type of marriage, y'all need to level up.
Okay.
Okay, you can't. If I want a wife that's blah 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 or whatever, I need to be on that level. Does that
Right.
make sense?
Absolutely.
So she needs to be on that level. They need to be on the level. Now, if y'all just boyfriend and girlfriend and doing and stuff like that, sometimes men may not move like that. Like sometimes if a woman makes it comfortable for me not to have certain conversations, then I'm not going to have them. Some. Now, if that man is leveled, he knows what he wants as far as that's where he's going to start having those conversations, not just statements, but adding on and asking questions about being married to find out what she do like, what's going on. You know what I mean?
But I don't think that those things come into play until it's, and I don't want to say demanded like that, but it has to be demanded to a certain degree, because you have to know if that man, if you've given him 5 years to level up or whatever it is that you are looking for, and that's not there, then I personally, if I've given my all to you, your
but
children,
you love him, man.
I don't care.
He got your heart.
I don't care. Somebody else will too.
You be sitting at home crying, thinking about this knucklehead you
I
love.
bet you I wouldn't. If I gave 5 years, and that's what, and you know that's in what I want,
Yeah.
then
You're
and
not gonna cry?
coming up to, I mean, I might, but
Yeah, she gonna let it take go.
but I'll be like, bye.
Yeah. 888-409-0931. What folks talking about?
Okay, Chris said she's got to be very balanced. Career path got to be decided. She's got to be into wellness. She's got to be willing to compromise. Great self-values and driven. The ring will come for sure. That's what Chris said.
And that was a question for men. What does it take to get her the ring, right?
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
his response.
And Atana said, you have to want to build something together. Not one person is going to be perfect. I think 5 years is way too long. And a lot have to be put on the table before marriage. And most importantly, you have to be friends. I personally think it's a good idea to move in together. That way you can figure if the relationship, goal, habits, character, and journey is something you can make a part of your lifetime.
Now let me mess y'all up. I remember we had the whole conversation of separate bank accounts, just in case something happens. So here's when you really need to have that. While you shacking, trying to see if he or she's the one.
Right.
Ladies, listen to me. Don't move in and see how he is and you don't have an exit plan already set before you move in.
Amen.
You need to protect your heart. Now, I don't think you should. Excuse me. I see why some people do it. I get it. But have an exit plan. And see, what happens is a lot of people don't do it. They just move in because it's cute. They move in, because, they left their toothbrush there a few times and y'all left your house coat in there. And then next thing you know, y'all done moved in. So, yeah. So no, I'm for real. That's how it happens. Or some people do it. Some people do it off the strength of y'all had a baby. Right. Y'all got kids together.
Yeah.
So you're like, you know what? Hell, my pocket's like this, your pocket's like that. Let's make it convenient. I love you, love me. We're going to live together.
Financial reasons.
Right, financial reasons. Not even talking about marriage. But then you end up later on, and now you got 2 or 3 more kids, and y'all just living there.
Right. And
he's like, what the hell we getting married for? I love you, you love me. We here taking care of the kids. And even women say that, too. It's not just a man thing. Yeah. But some women even say that, too. More comments.
Okay. Steve said, be patient. Let's be real. You said you can't have kids, so why are you trying to rush into marriage as if your clock is ticking? Steve, jeez. And you need to get married and have kids in wedlock. Besides a ring and his last name, what benefit are you looking for that you aren't receiving as a girlfriend? Take a second and think, did your last marriage end because you rushed or pressured him into marrying you? Be patient or move on and start from scratch with a new man. I agree.
Yeah. So, and then this is what she said, too. Here's what she said that really tripped me out. She based it upon the time that his ex-wife got married.
Right.
She gonna say, well, she didn't move on and got married, so how come you can't?
So is it like trying to one-up the ex-wife?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm telling you. Sam Silk Show, hello.
Hey, Sam, how you doing?
I'm good. Talk to me.
So the problem is she's been playing the wife all along. If you want to be the wife, you can't go in doing all the stuff that the wife does. He has to want for something in some way. So she's kind of played herself, and the fact that she doesn't have any kids, she might be better to cut her losses.
Just move on.
I'm kind of thinking so, because how long does it take? Either you want to do it or you don't.
Yeah. So what does it take, you think, for a man to give her that ring?
Well, I think he has to know that he's supported. I think he has to know that he's loved. And I think he has to know that you're going to take care of business, too, if you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So I think it's those things, and that when you talk about loving him, also loving his family and accepting him for the person that he is and trying to push him to be a better person.
Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot for the call.
All right.
Sam Silk Show.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
This is Miss K and Theo.
What's
Theo
happening?
said 2 years if you're young.
2 years if you're young.
2 years. If dude wants to get married, he'll jump the broom.
What if you're older?
He's sitting right here listening to you laugh.
Yeah.
What if you're older, Miss
If
K?
he's serious about it.
Did you hear me? What if you're older? How long do you have to wait if you're older?
Well, girl, if you're older like us, you do it immediately. We was friends for 22 years.
Yeah. So Ms. K.
Hush, I can't hear you.
So
I don't hear that well. Say it again.
How long were you and Theo screwing before y'all got married?
Oh, my.
We didn't have sex, Sam. I told you that.
Oh, y'all
Me and
did?
him was friends. We were general friends, and we hung out every day. We hustled every day together.
Y'all sold weed together?
No, it wasn't weed.
Okay, good. Okay.
But the point is, when I got 61 and he got 61, he just looked at me one day and said, how about me and you?
Yeah, 61. Okay. That was it. Yeah.
All right.
And he hadn't had none out all that time?
No, but see, I lured him. You know what I'm saying? I had spent the night over there, and I lured him. I knew how he was vulnerable.
Uh-huh.
And I had always liked him. He was always a cutie pie to me.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You put him in the friend zone, and then one day he said, I'm coming out the friend zone.
You dark-skinned guys, y'all like red bones.
We do? All right. All right now. Love when they call the show. We reach your last comments before we wrap it up. 888-409-0931.
And just, I just wanted to add, somebody said no cleaning the house and no, doing this or that or whatever.
Well, if you spend a night in my house, all right, because we men, we pay attention. Y'all leave stuff behind on purpose. And you try, just so whenever I come up like that. No, take it with you.
Oh.
Y'all take it with you. Don't do that. Don't play them games. And guys, whenever you see a woman leave something at your house, make sure you take it that day. Even if it's a damn safety pin, take it to her. Oh, you left this. Because if she starts staying there and she see a spill and she won't clean it up, in a man's mind, she ain't wife material anyway. Because you ain't clean it up. So if you don't clean up something and you stayed at my house 2 or 3 days, Listen, what?
If I'm
what?
over your house hanging
What?
out and you collect my stuff and put me out,
I'm
then
not putting
I'm
you
not
out.
coming back.
I'm not putting you out. I'm just letting you know you're not going to leave no house coat, no house shoes, no toothbrush.
Why?
No,
Because you got
no,
more chicks coming over.
Well, I might.
Well then,
I might. How about that?
no.
You ain't gonna make them feel uncomfortable leaving your stuff over here.
No. If you put me out,
I'm not
that
putting
was
you
the
out.
last day that you gonna see
I'm
me
not
and my
putting you-
toothbrush and my robe.
But why would you leave your toothbrush at my house?
Because who wants to carry a bag every time?
No.
I could have a toothbrush
Guess
to
what?
brush my teeth.
You're right. That is ignorant. I would not. You're right. I have a change of heart. I would just throw the damn toothbrush away. And when she asked me, I don't know what the hell that toothbrush is. Or when next time she come over, I'll be scrubbing my damn Air Force Ones, my Jordans with her toothbrush.
See?
And then when she's, I didn't know that was your old one. I thought it was an old ass toothbrush. So I decided cleaning my Jordans.
See how they act?
That's what
See?
I would do.
That's why you have to demand stuff.
You're
for
not
yourself.
going to leave nothing at my house. Young guys, don't let a woman do it. More comments.
Celia said, leave him because you're not the one. He's comfortable with the situation because he knows he doesn't have to worry about getting you pregnant. He must have focused on the ex with the comment now that she is taken. You guys can get married. I don't know.
Yeah. And Tracy says, guys try to leave stuff too. I've never in my life, ever left nothing at no damn woman's house. Ever. If I did, I went back and got it if I needed it. Ever.
But I don't think there's things that you can withhold in preparation from marriage that would change someone's mind. I don't know. Maybe guys could answer differently.
What say it again?
Okay, so you know how they say, how you said, don't move in or don't, I always see people say, don't play the wife if you're not the wife yet or whatever, all that stuff. But if that is who you are fundamentally, then that's just who you are. I mean, I don't have to
That's
alter
true.
and swing back
That's
and forth
true.
to say, okay, I'm not going to clean this up. If I'm a neat person, then I'm going to clean it up. If I cook, then I'm going to cook. But what the difference is it's up to me to say, okay, so this is what I do. I'm coming to you with this package. I'm already the package. So,
That's good. It all sounds good.
I mean, it's real.
But it's real. But a man needs to recognize it. When he sees it, that's when we say, damn, man, that's it, man. That's a good one.
Right. And if he doesn't recognize it, then
That's
kick
a good one.
him to the curb.
But I ain't ready yet.
Bye. Peace.
But what happens is, that's what y'all say. And then when y'all get that Wayne, then y'all get hip. If you get the Wayne right, and your emotions in it, then you not. That's why she there 5 damn years. She said, oh, and rolled her eyes back on her.
Be strong, girls. Be
Right,
strong.
that's what
Be
she said.
strong.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just whip it back on him.
Yeah. And then he be walking around. And that's why he won't put you out, because he whipped too.
That's right.
Damn, got this damn girl still in my damn house. Gotta get her ass out of here. I'm gonna figure this out.
Pretend like you're going out of town or something.
Yeah, I've done that before. I've had my friends call me, and I'm like, I'm like, man, hit my page back. This is back. hit my page the hell out of me so I can say I got to go. Around this time, dog, just blow me up
Right?
so I can leave.
Oh, well.
I can tell it now. I can tell it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Atana said it's about respecting the space with the mindset that it's not our space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, put me out and I ain't coming back.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And don't leave the condom, the used condom at her house either, too, guys. Take that with you. When you're going home, make sure it's tied up and you throw it out the window.
I agree, Tania. She said if you are at his house or her house, you've been together for a while, why can't you leave a toothbrush?
Don't leave no toothbrush in my house. Don't you do that. I'm telling you. See, guys, let me help out the young guys watch. Got your own apartment, finally got your mama house, and you are not in a committed relationship. If a woman spends the night at your house, you must do a bathroom sweep after she leaves. Bathroom sweep to check for hair. Okay?
We don't want to come to your stanky house.
Don't
no
leave.
way.
Just clean you're supposed to clean your bathroom anyway, but clean your bathroom. Make sure she hasn't left panty wrapper paper in your trash can, because the other woman gonna check when she come over there.
See?
Make sure you wash all towel, all linen.
And your skid mark drawers. Yeah, wash those too.
Well, you shouldn't be leaving them in the bathroom. You should. And why you got skid marks in his drawers? You growing? Well, he young boy. That's why young boy.
Yeah. Wash
Yeah, all right.
everything.
We clown and talk to y'all next time.